Today I'm going to be looking at every single UFC champion and predicting which one will last the longest. For this, I'm just going to be looking at not necessarily who's going to have the most title defenses, who's going to have the most wins, but if you go forward a year, 2 years, 3 years, which champion right now will still be around? The top three may be a little controversial, but I just think that's how things are going to go. So without further ado, at number 7, I have Pantoja. This may be a shock to a lot of people because Pantoja is one of the most dominant champions we have now, one of the most disrespected champions, but let's just look at the facts. Pantoja is 35 years of age. This weekend he's fighting one of the toughest stylistic matchups he could possibly fight in the UFC. Kaikar France has crazy power. His takedown defense is very good. You saw it against Askarov and Amir Albazi as well, who is a very solid wrestler. But yeah, I think he's going to be tough for Pantoja, and even if Pantoja does win, again, he is 35 years of age. For the flyweight division, your expiration date runs out a lot sooner than any other division. The heavier you get, the longer you can go, but at flyweight, 35 is like a 40-year-old heavyweight. So even if he does win against Kaikar France, which he may, I don't think he's going to win many more just because of his age. That's the only reason. And he's so active as well. And obviously, the more active you are, the better chance that someone has to beat you. So yeah, I got Pantoja in 7th place. In 6th place, I had to go Volkanovski. The only reason I have him further up than Pantoja is because it seems like he's going to sit out to find out the winner of Movsar Evloev versus Iran Pico. I don't think he's fighting Yair. That would be disgraceful if he does, but I think he's sitting out to wait till that fight's over. And then he's going to fight the winner of that, which he has a good chance of beating as well. So he's probably going to be sitting out for at least another 6 months while Pantoja's being active. And then on top of that, he may win his next fight. So I think Volk's a very clear pick for number 6. You know, he's not going to have a long reign, so you can't put him too high up, but I think he definitely can win at least one more, added on to the fact that he is sitting out. So he'll probably be around another year, year and a half, I think. And then after his next win, I think he's likely going to retire. At number 5, I got Merab Dvalishvili. Again, this one may be crazy to a lot of people, but you got to look at the facts. Merab is 34 years of age. He looks good, right? I agree, 100%. He's definitely top 3, if not top 2 pound for pound right now. At 34, his expiration date is coming up soon. And we saw with the Umar Nurmagomedov fight how close that was. At this point in time, Umar is going to be evolving faster than Merab is. I think the version of Merab that just fought Sean is probably the best Merab that's out there. Likely the best he's going to get. And Umar's going to keep getting better. He lost that 3-2. It wasn't some blowout domination, outclassing, none of that. It was a very, very close fight. And if Umar Nurmagomedov can get another rematch, I think he's probably going to beat Merab. And I don't want him to beat Merab, but again, I just got to look at things how they are. I'm not putting any bias into it. I'm just trying to take an even keel perspective. So I think if he rematches Umar, he's done. He's probably going to beat Corey, so he'll at least be around past that. And Umar's still recovering for a hand injury. So I'd say Merab probably has like 2 more years left. When he's 36, he'll probably get beat by Umar. That's not to say he's the worst fighter here. Just because someone's low on this list doesn't mean they're bad at all. I mean, Volk, Pantoja, and Merab, they're all some of the most elite champions we've ever seen. So that's not what this video is. It's which champion will be around the longest. And these guys are up there in age. So to say they're going to be around than these young guys would just be oblivious. At number 4, I got JDM. While JDM is the youngest champion, he has one of the hardest tests in UFC history in front of him in Islam Makhachev. If he can beat Islam, I think he's going to be here to stay. He's going to be one of the longest reigning champions and probably the longest reigning champion out of anyone here. But that's if he beats Islam. Islam's a very hard matchup. And while JDM did look good against the grappling of Bilal, Islam's on a whole different level, striking and grappling wise. It's a whole different beast. And JDM can surely evolve. I believe he can, but it's going to take a lot for him to beat Islam Makhachev, who's in his prime right now. It's probably going to be the best Islam Makhachev showing we've seen. I do think it's very possible JDM can win, though. I'll say that. If Dustin Poirier can catch Makhachev, I think someone like JDM can, who has arguably equal level, or if not higher level boxing and better grappling. But then you got to think Islam's also evolving too. He's evolved since that Poirier fight. He has more confidence. He's getting bigger, less of a cut, probably will have better cardio. So this is going to be a very, very tough test. We've never seen Islam fight at this weight. Who knows how good he's going to be. I think it's going to just make him better, stronger, again, more cardio, be able to take more shots. This could be a very bad matchup for JDM. And just for that fact, I have him at number 4. At number 3, I have DDP. Again, he's going against probably the hardest test of his career. But if he can beat Hamzat, who is going to beat him? DDP's 31 years old, and he's a middleweight, so He'll probably be able to fight to like 36, 37, probably 36. So if he beats Chimaev, who's going to beat him? Kyle Bahalo? How do you say it? Kyle Bahalo? I don't know. I don't think that dude's going to beat him. He was getting cut up by Jared Cannonier. And then who else is there? Nasser Nimavov. He just got destroyed in the first round against Izzy. He got destroyed by Strickland. He's not doing squat. So I think DDP, if he beats Chimaev, he's going to stick around for a long time. Him and JDM are in very similar situations, but the reason I have DDP higher is because I think he has a better chance at beating Khamzat than JDM's chance against Makhachev. We've never seen Khamzat in a 5-round fight, and DDP has very good grappling. I think he can survive the first round. I don't think DDP's ever been submitted, so I do believe DDP has a better chance than JDM in their next title fights. I could be totally wrong, but if DDP can drag Khamzat out of that first round, it's just going to be all uphill for him. Number 2, I think this one's a lock. It's Big Ank at 33 years old. Light heavyweight, one of the shallowest divisions in the UFC. If he beats Alex again, who's going to beat him? Yuri's too wild. Khalil's wrestling isn't there, and he swings wild, winging shots, so I don't think Khalil's going to beat him. Dominic Reyes actually has a decent chance, but I still think Magomed Ankalaev could shin him. So if he beats Alex, which he likely will, I'd imagine he'd be the favorite, especially after seeing their last fight. There's not really much left for him. He could even move up to heavyweight. That could actually shake things up in the UFC and make it a little entertaining. But yeah, I don't think Magomed has much for him at light heavyweight. At number 1, the UFC's newest champion, Tom Aspinall. He's 32 years old and the king of the only division that has less skill than light heavyweight itself. So after he beats Gon, who's not even going to be a test for him. Who's he have? Almeida? He'll chin Almeida. Blades already beat him. Pavlovich rematch. Like, there is... Volkov. Oh, big bad Volkov. There's no one for Tom. And he's only 32, so I think he's got 4, 5, 6 years left maybe. He could be a very, very dominant champion. At his speed, too, even when his speed does digress and go down a couple levels, he's still going to be very fast compared to the other heavyweights. He's the new generation. I think he could rack up a numerous amount of title defenses, and while it is very possible he could get chinned, I just don't know who's going to do it. The only person that could possibly outstrike him is Cyril Gane, but yeah, he's just going to take him down right away and submit him easily. So maybe if Magomed Ankalaev goes up, he could beat Aspinall, but other than that, there's no one, not even age, that's going to be beating Aspinall anytime soon. So I believe out of all the current champions right now, Aspinall will be the longest reigning one. If you agree or disagree with anything in this video, please let me know in the comments, but I think I nailed this list. If you're still here, I just want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.